Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing the water pump and thermostat. Yeah, so one real quick tidbit. If you're doing this on an ML55 or any AMG for that matter, with M113, you got to make sure you get the one with the oil cooler port right here. Otherwise, you're not doing a water pump. But, alright, let's get to it. So first and foremost, sorry about the lighting in here, it's not the greatest. We gotta remove the fan. It's not that hard. Oh yeah, first actually drain coolant. Got coolant drained. I express drained it by just pulling the lower hose. You guys can do that, but you gotta be very careful because you will get covered in coolant. But other than that, let's get to it. Yeah. These two bolts right here, or nuts, are going to come off. We're going to remove the connector. We'll move the upper radiator hose out of the way. And then there's two bolts on the bottom. And then we'll pull the fan shroud up and out. You just gotta hook this underneath and kind of just break the seal. It's been stuck there for a while. Just break it loose. Yeah, so I'm pretty much doing this job because pretty sure my thermostat's stuck open. But look at this thing. And plus, it's probably never been done. Yeah, look, it's stuck open. Use some better lighting in there if I can. The thermostat is very, yeah, well, you can kind of see it there. Very slightly stuck open. I knew it. That's okay. We'll be putting a new one in there. At this point, let's go ahead and remove the belt. Let me I'll take it up so I can show you guys from the bottom. Alright guys, don't mind the mess under here. It's literally how I got it. I replaced a lot of the seals that common leaks on this thing. I got one more right there at that sensor. I don't know, I already did one. I got a reel. I'm doing it on my brother's. We'll be doing that one soon. But anyways, that bolt right there. Right there, not a bolt, but a gravel. It's a 17. You're just gonna turn it what is it? Counterclockwise. And then if you have one of these bad boys, you can keep the tensioner open. And then also the two fan shroud bolts. One right there. And one right behind this hose. Right there. And yeah, I've already had this fan shroud out, so I cleaned it up as good as I could. I like to clean up parts I take out, but one of these days we're gonna have to go to the car wash and pressure wash this whole thing out. Get all this old owner's gook out of here. But all right, let's get to it. Okay, so this should just pull out. Just be careful of the lines, tranny lines and stuff like that, whatever. Should just pop right out. Unless I'm missing one more here somewhere. Now, should just, we gotta give her some persuasion. So, theoretically, oops. Oh, these little tabs are holding it in. Okay, let me pop those off real quick. Now, this should be loose. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should we probably just slide this puppy right back down through here. See if I can one-hand this. Alrighty, got it. Alright, well, yeah, I need to replace all these hoses. I already have this. This should be here tomorrow, lower hose. And I'm going to track down some heater hoses and then the upper radiator hose. Yeah. And then this thing needs pressure washed, man. Look at all this gunk up there. Alright. It's all previous gook. See, it's stuck open. But yeah, check out all the rest of this gunk. See this seal right here? This is a very common, it's a pressure port for the oil. Super common, no leak. That's all old freaking gook. More down here. Look at all that. I replaced the seal on the cooler here and underneath the cooler there. Already got a new idler pulley, new tensioner, new crank pulley, intake gaskets, valve cover gaskets, spark plugs, coolant reservoir because they crack. And probably a few other things I'm missing, but yeah. So right now we want to disconnect this hose right here. This hose, actually I can pull that with the pump. I'll probably just remove it. Have a new hose coming anyways, so we'll take this one off. This one off right here, covered in fucking gook. And we're gonna have to disconnect this one. This is for the oil cooler. I'd like to replace these two. I've seen them go bad. One of them went bad on my white car. But yeah. We'll go ahead and continue. We're going to have to remove this bracket too. And I believe the new pump, you're going to have to tap threads into it for that bracket. Yeah. So these two, there's no threads in there, so you have to tap the threads. If you're careful, you can use the bolt, but probably not what people would prefer. All right. It's like chunks of old belt in there. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh man, that was wrapping around the water pump. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. It's literally been wrapping around in here. This water pump was gonna fail soon. That actually just happened to my buddy's pickup truck yesterday or the day before. Anyways, let's carry on here. Okay, let's get that off. Idler pulley. I already broke these loose. It's looking like an E10. E10 here. Alright, there's vacuum lines on these that are pretty, I mean by this age, they're pretty old. So just be careful. Don't handle this too much. But okay, let's see. Let's rip out this thermostat. Nice. Right in the bucket. Let me show you guys how this is open here. I think it's gross. Alright, see. See, that should be flushed. Yep, man, it's pretty gross. But yeah, so anyways, I was driving. It must have just recently got stuck open. When I went to go pick up the headliner or drop off the headliner, I realized it wasn't blowing hot at all, and it was super cold outside. So I was like, yeah, I bet you thermostat's stuck open. But yeah, this thing's fucking gross. Pardon my French. Gonna have to do a lot of cleaning. And I also have the heater bypass hoses. I already have them. I have a bunch of extra spare parts like that. Seals, common oil leaks and common stuff. I just don't have radiator hoses in stock. Because all of these, even the heater hoses, are the actual heater hoses all the way over here that go to the heater core. They are gross. But anyways, let's move on. In case I forget, the other thermostat bolt is in the bucket down there. And I guess let's go. Let's carry on. I think it's the bigger one. I think that's all the small ones. I also got to get the alternator bolt out of there. And yeah, okay. That's E14 on the alternator. It's E10s, the small bolts, and then E14s, these medium ones. Okay, so that's all she wrote. Nice, that should make the front look a lot cleaner. Okay, well, you need to start cleaning. That almost worked out pretty well. Besides underneath like this power steering pump, which was leaking also. It's the little O-ring in the reservoir. Super common leak, I already replaced it. But this thing had been leaking for a minute. Let me get another can. What's your guys' favorite degreaser? Drop that in the comments section, because I have yet to find something that really gets this like gook all the way off. I will be replacing this hose ASAP. But I can only get the lower one in, so the lower one's a little more important because I won't lose that much coolant when I replace this upper one. It's pretty fucking nasty in there. All right, so all we got left is a lower radiator hose, which I don't have. All right, well, that's all she wrote. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for the water pump and thermostat for the w163 ML55 AMG. You know, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. I mean, the content's gonna keep coming anyways. I got way too many projects in here. But yeah, you know, there she is right there, just purring. Went on a test drive, a couple test drives. She's all good to go. We got the black C43 over here. She's good to go too. But yeah, so for now, you know, we'll see you on the next one.